Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Bajali BJL-201. It's an AM/FM shortwave portable radio. You can find it selling retail on Amazon USA for $19.99, though it's always on sale. Mine I got for $15.82, and recently we just had a Prime Day sale, which had this radio at $15.92. So it actually was better when it wasn't Prime Days. So I was able to get this for under $16. Is it a good deal? We'll find out in the video. Let's check out the box. Bajali, or Bajali. Always messed that up. What a weird name, right? This dude looks serious. He's doing something. Don't look like he's tuning a radio. It looks like he's reading some. He's reading his log sheet. That's what it is. He's logging stations. I'm DXing, man. All right, so FM AM shortwave radio, 3.7 rechargeable lithium battery, headphone jack, USB-C interface, nice. Model number, and the radio. Rockin'. We got some operating instructions. Okay, cool. Yeah, because the instructions they give you in the box are kind of junky. This looks like it's more information. Those go slow here, so you can see what's going on. So it's buddy, or brother, what do you want to call it, the BJL-671 is one of my favorites. And I was wondering if this compared well to it. And this does have an extra bit of fun, so we'll go over that too as well. I think that's it for the box. Signal strength. Okay, I don't know what the heck that's about. Audio data transfer. Okay, I think it has that. There's no Bluetooth on this thing. Alright. The picture looks like it shows little buttons for Bluetooth, but there's no Bluetooth on this. So, alright. There you go. Awesome. Let's throw that aside. Let's bring out the radio that was in that box. Oh, Bajali. So many jokes you can make with that. You know it, right? Charging cable comes in there as well. You get USB-A to C. Rock on. The future is here. Next, we have the instructions, which I told you were kind of lame. It's like this one piece of paper. And yeah, it's super lame because they cut it off on the edge here. I open it up. Okay, so there you go. That's the radio right there. Ding-ding-ding. And you got the back battery compartment, which I like. I'll show you more detail. Information to the user. Just going to try to put that all in one frame. Okay, yeah. That's a lot of boring information. And then English. Here's your English right here. Boom. Okay, it doesn't need to charge 6 to 8 hours. I think it charges like in an hour and a half. It goes fairly quick. It's a small capacity battery they give you, and you could always upgrade it if you want to. Alright, so there you go. Spanish. Okay, we're already done with that. Done. Okay, throw that aside. Toss the cable aside. Let's look at the radio. Okay, cool. So it's pretty compact. It's like a little mini lunchbox. Hey, dudes, I got my lunch in my radio. Fun. Okay, so dimensions. 7 inches in length, 4 1/4 inches in height with the handle down, because if the handle goes down, it recesses. Look how nice that is. I like that. With the handle fully extended, we're at 5 3/4 inches. And then a case depth, front to back. Look how it's weird at the bottom. It's because, yeah, they did some space savings, or plastic savings. I don't know what they did there, but they tried to make the radio more narrow on top, I guess. That's where the D-cells go. The width here at the widest point is 2 5/8 of an inch. Let's do a size comparison real quick. We have CC Pocket in the house. Current time is 11:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. The month is July. The year is 2025 for any band scans we do. Okay, cool. Next we have the Skywave, which I usually use for frequency checking. We're not going to probably get into any of that unless I get excited and I find something rare or distant station that I wasn't aware of. So there we go. And if you don't have those items to do a size comparison with, I always have a deck of cards handy. I think I have one right here. Iron Man! He's the man with the master plan! He loves Bajali, jollies. Baijialis from China land. Ding, 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 ding. China land. I can't even say the name of the radio. What the heck is wrong with me? I don't know. They got dumb names. I'm telling you. Alright, so let's look at this thing. Iron Man out. Anyway, okay, let's look at it. So, as you can see, the case has a textured back and a smooth front. Why they did that, I don't know. Maybe save a grip surface. Like, if you're tuning fast, you got a good grip on the radio. Really? I know, it's pretty funny, right? Okay, going to the front of the radio, you can see that gunmetal color is pretty cool. You got this metal speaker grill with about a 3-inch speaker behind there. I measured like 2 3/4 inch, kind of visible, but I think it goes up to 3 inches where the mounting flanges are. That makes sense. We have FM, AM, shortwave 1, shortwave 2, 4-band DSP radio. Yes, digital signal processor radio with an analog dial. Just expect that anytime you see a new radio being made, it's not going to be a pure analog receiver. It's going to be a DSP with an analog front. There we go, Bajali. Yeah, Baijiali BJL-201. Model number, sweet. In case you forgot. And our band select switch. Awesome. FM, AM, shortwave 1, shortwave 2. As you can see, I had that shortwave 2. I was listening to some shortwave today with it. Yeah. Right inside of the radio, we got a tuning wheel. We have a volume control, USB-C input to charge the radio. I noticed about 400 milliamp input, so that's what it charges the battery at. So it's pretty decent if you're putting a different battery in. There's our charge status indicator, turns red when we're charging, goes out when it's done charging. So that light will disappear when the battery is done charging. People ask it all the time. Handle sits flush, like I mentioned. I like that. Headphone jack. Headphone jack experience is okay. I like it on AM and I like it on shortwave. AM has a low neutral tone. Shortwave has a mid-range neutral tone, which is nice. FM, it kind of falters a little bit. FM, we have weak lows, moderate mids, and strong highs. Yeah, it sounds kind of tinny and canned sounding. It's not that great. No FM stereo, of course, and we do have low-level hiss. It's kind of a generic headphone jack. It gets the job done if you need a headphone jack, which you don't see in these type of radios too often, so kudos to them to include a headphone jack. And over here is a red LED for power indication. Why it isn't on the front, I don't know, because I'm not looking at the top of the radio when I'm tuning it, or sitting there, I'm looking at the front, so why it's up here, it should be in the front, but that's me. Handle. Okay, antenna. Nice. So we got a 16-inch antenna that you can pop up and swivels. And this nice thing about it is, yeah, it swivels 360 and goes full horizontal, especially for me who lives in the sticks. I pick up my stations towards the city. It does have a Prunus, kind of enameled style antenna, like my Prunus J150 BTS. Love that radio. Okay, going to the back of this, because we got tagged there. Relevant information. We have FM 87108. They forgot the Z. That's pretty funny. And here, that's funny. Look at this. AM 522 to 1620 megahertz. No, it doesn't go that high. It's not UHF category there. It is the AM band, which is kilohertz. So yeah, that should be a K, little K. So, okay. Yeah, they were getting excited with the M, you know. I love it. Shortwave 1 is 3.2 to 10, and shortwave 2 is 10 to 22. That is correct. 5-volt input. Nice. I don't know what that was for. Maybe for a transformer? Maybe this had AC at one time? I don't know. It's kind of wild. There's a knockout plate for something. All right, got a vented area. I'm guessing that was a transformer, and this over here is what the transformer would be. I mean, yeah, AC input. But this does not have that. But it does have a cool battery compartment. Open this up. 2 little tabs, and boom! 2 D cells rocking it, which it'll run the radio just fine. And then we have the 18650 they include, and it's a 1200 milliamp hour variety. It's okay. You know, I noticed on these radios you get about 15 to 20 hours max on that battery. Probably more around the 15-hour mark. But there you go, and then your 2D cells. Now you can upgrade this with those XH Data 3000s, or any unprotected button top will fit in there. Could you get a flat top to work? You'd have to... Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I think I tried once with this type of radio, and you can break that little positive terminal trying to pry it forward because it's too small. So yeah, I would just leave it alone. Just get unprotected button tops. They're around. You can find them. All right, cool. So close it up. All right. Let's talk about reception reports, and then we'll turn it on, demo the radio, and have some fun. Some of this dust off here. It's like a little dust magnet. All right. So what I found out with FM reception, I always go through, and I have a 5-tier method. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This radio scored a solid okay to good, which is average. It found 53 stations in my area. It lands right in the sensitivity category of okay to good. The reason being is it's a small scale here, really small dial to work with. There ain't much room to when you're tuning this thing. There ain't much room there. You know, you get one station that's like click 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 click. Takes up that much of the dial. You're like, what? So that's why it didn't find a ton of stations. I just think if it had a wider dial movement area, you'd have a lot more tuning space, and you'll be able to find more. Because the antenna, I think, is good enough, because it was finding quite a bit. I was finding some faint stations with it. Okay to good selectivity because of that small dial. Definitely what's going on. Daytime AM. Okay, so it's good on locals, and it's okay on semi-locals. Actually, fairly sensitive receiver, though it only tunes in 9 kilohertz steps. Yeah, you heard me right. It's fixed at 9 kilohertz. You can't change it. And yeah, it's great if you're traveling so overseas, but in the US, you know, we get a few strong stations, and that's about it. And our other strong stations come in for okay, but not dead center on frequency, so they don't sound as good. So there's that. And then daytime shortwave, I give it average, which is good. I found about 8 stations, and that's pretty good nowadays in my area. So awesome. So we're going to go ahead and tune this to 97.7. We're going to demo some music with my C-Crane FM transmitter and my MP3 player, broadcasting over that to the radio so we can hear some royalty-free music that I downloaded from, you guessed it, YouTube. So we'll go ahead and go to FM. We'll turn it on. It's that volume control right here. Power light goes on top. Which again, what? I don't get it. What the? They ran out of front end room, I guess. They couldn't squeak an LED in the front. Come on, things are getting microscopic. All right, so here is our MP3 player. I had the transmitter, but it's kind of hidden behind a bunch of stuff. So we're just gonna see the MP3 player, and then we got the. There we are. And I'm gonna go ahead and tune till I hear silence. There we go. It's 97.7. That's the transmitter. And then when we turn this on, there you go.
You'll never have the sacred. Oh, this you crazy mother.
There it is. Cool. So you got an idea how that's working. We're going to go ahead and just turn that down, turn off the FM transmitter. All right, cool. So there we are. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. You know, it's a nice setup. I like that. Give an idea what the speaker sounds like. Now, hopefully that translated well to the video and what you're using to listen to it sounds good. But it has a bright audio to it, fairly bright. So it can be fatiguing on the ears if you have it turned up really loud. So it's not very bass heavy. It's got a lot of mid-range and a lot of highs to it. So classical music, wonderful, of course. Most of the radio sound wonderful on classical. Mid-range, you know, like pop music would sound good on here as well. Hopefully we get a demo of that as well. I'm going to do the FM band, just can't hover on those music stations, of course, as you guys know, who watch my videos regularly. But the 201, Bajali. Yeah, I'm getting there. It's a dumb name. Think of something easier to say in English, like my radio. That's cool. Or radio. I like the ones that say radio, actually. It's kind of funny because it's like, what is it? It's a radio. In case you don't know. So yeah, we're going to demo this thing. So we're going to go to the AM band first, which does not require the whip antenna to be extended. It has an internal ferrite antenna. So we're going to go ahead and go switch to AM, medium wave. And then we're going to go to the bottom. We're just going to give you an idea what that's like. Now we're just going to be turning the radio. That's tuning it in. You aim the top of the radio where that ferrite bar resides. And that tunes the station in where you point it towards. So if the station is, say, to my northwest, I'll pick it up that way, or southeast that way. Give you an idea. All right, turn it up. Might hear some lightning strikes. I don't know. There might be some storms in the area. I don't hear anything. Yeah, that's good.
By O'Reilly Auto Parts. Crews. CBS News Los Angeles reports the Los Angeles Fire Department is at the scene of a tunnel.
Okay, this might be 540.
Trapped inside the industrial tunnel. The collapse has damaged communications. Authorities have not been able to contact the people trapped inside it.
Workers trapped in a Southern California tunnel collapse. I'm Carmen Roberts, Fox News. Rescue crews are scrambling to save several workers in Wilmington, south of L.A., after an industrial tunnel collapsed Wednesday night. The Los Angeles Fire Department...
Well, that's a bummer. I hope those guys are saved by the time this video is published. I guess we'll find out. 560 by A&E, the answer.
Up his global trade war, putting it into overdrive Wednesday as he announces a new 50% tariff on copper imports.
And we'll do whatever it takes to get back on our feet. And at the same time, I will say it's heartbreaking.
The river surging over 20 feet during the flood. An official telling ABC News that 6 Secret Service agents have been suspended for failures connected to last year's attempted assassination. And Canada
The thing that is important to God is that our worship be done in the right way. But you know, mercy has a law that says if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. And given the perverseness of the human heart and the...
Thinking I should know this? What the frick? How come I don't know this?
between African nations.
You guys are going to fight, we're not going to trade. And we seem to be quite successful in doing that.
Trump noted there's a lot of anger on the continent. The five are having lunch with Trump in the state dining room. Dr. Michael T. Williams, CEO of South Williams One Education.
Okay, that was 620. So that last station was Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is about 52 miles north of me. Again, I'm in Chicago. So yeah, we are pointing to the south here. This is 434 miles, Nashville, WSM. Now, it's not landing exactly on 650, so it's not coming in brighter, which it would if it was landing on frequency.
Hi, it's Bill Cody. Excited to have you join me this week on Pure American Country. Highlights? Well, I'm going to serve up a couple of honeys, one from Lady A and one from Shania. Brand new favorite from Kane Brown. A sing-along classic from Alabama Hall of Fame. Hellos and hometowns. Find out who you are, where you live, where you listen to Pure American Country. Unforgettable stories behind the songs. It's the soundtrack of your country music loving life. Bill Cody at Pure American Country this week, Sunday morning at 10 o'clock.
Your radio home for the free. WFM.
That's coming in really good. Wow. Keep going.
You got a guy, you're locking him up. He's not like 100 years old. And he took him to a finals.
The problems with the...
Okay, this is 670 to score. It sounds a little muffled. It sounds okay, but again, it's not landing at 9 kilohertz. It's like landing at like 665 or something. I forget what it lands on, but it's not 670 or 667. Excuse me. Yeah.
The team that they built to get to the finals. If you're looking on the market... Parole violation flag. Cincinnati police did not detain him. Officials initially blamed the state parole authority for failing to notify local agencies.
Okay, I think this is 700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east. There we go. Barely make it out.
7-2 at Great American Ballpark. They'll play again on Thursday evening. First pitch at 5:10. Our coverage begins at 4:10 right here on the big one. Next update is at the bottom of the hour. Breaking news anytime. I'm Travis Laird, News Radio 700 WLW. In this week's Marketers Report, Corey Marchessault
Live nearby. It makes an ingredient for animal feed.
So it gets nice and wonderful here. This is 720. Dial accuracy is okay. 720 WGN Chicago. 720 lands exactly on frequency and when you're stepping at 9 kilohertz. That's why 720 sounds so good.
Chicago Department of Health and contacted company officials.
Officials with Pullman Innovations have previously told WGN efforts to reduce the odors are ongoing, and they're still open to discussing the...
Music there is 740 CFCM. Zoomer Radio, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles northeast. Like I said, the radio is good on medium wave. It just stepped wrong in the U.S. Darn it.
Breaking 600,000 people.
You get the idea.
Home ownership is important. Let's focus on how we're thinking about putting together.
Sun and cloud this morning. The high today 28 with a humidex getting up to 36 or 97 Fahrenheit. Clear overnight, the low 19. Tomorrow, mix of sun and cloud, a 30% chance of rain, the high 30. Saturday, again a chance of showers, the high 31 or 88. Again, we have a mix of sun and cloud today, the high 28 with a humidex 36.
This is AM 800 CKLW.
The information station. Don't miss the
Okay, that's Windsor, Ontario, I believe. That's cool. So we're picking up a Canadian station. I was wondering why they were saying Celsius temperatures. Cool. I want to say it's like around 260 miles or something, 300 miles.
This show is meant for entertainment purposes only. Any health or professional advice that's making you happy.
Just going to zip up the band.
Trying to turn, bounces around, falls to the speed of land, and now a terrible dipback, and a goal for Kuiper! Trying to play it back!
Look at the impact of you.
Plus slugs.
First time ever. It's the 5th walk-off win for the Brewers this season. The Dodgers have...
It's gratis.
Middle of the tribulation, we know exactly when the middle of the tribulation will be. It will be 3.5 years from the...
It's 1160 local.
...with Israel. So I can give you the day of the return of Christ, there in the middle and at the end of the tribulation. Second, and maybe more important...
Coast to coast is starting. That's Wham, 1180. Rochester? I think it's like 500 miles to the northeast. Nice.
This is Coast to Coast AM. Later tonight...
Element of course, but it'll stop.
Kind of a big deal, so definitely looking forward to the game tomorrow. And
You believe this could be...
Police rescue 100 people, 140.
came back strong. And the core, the young core, to the NBA championship.
Democrats are going to do. I don't know what they're going to promote. Because the
Okay, it's 1610 CHHA, Toronto, Ontario. Coming in beautiful. See, if it was stepped right, everything would sound amazing on this radio. It's that good of a circuit. There you go. It does stop at 1620. There you go, 1610. Awesome. We're able to pick that up. All right, so let's hook up shortwave. Yeah. So we're going to hook up a wire to it. It's Kato T1. Everybody asks it every time. I'll try to link in the description, video description, and in the comments section, a link to the wire that I use. It's a great wire. You should always have one of these. If you have a shortwave radio, they're inexpensive. You can pick up, this is the Kato one. It's like, I think, $12.99. It's more of a premium one. They have another one where you can get it down to like $6 or $7, so you don't have to go crazy, but the wire thickness will make a difference. You will see it. So the Kato T1 is my favorite. I've had one strung out to my balcony for 6 years, and it ran great through the winters, never took it down, so yeah. So we're going to switch over to shortwave 1. We're going to the bottom of the band where it starts at 3.2 megahertz, and we'll see how it goes. At least they got kilohertz right on the AM dial, I just noticed that. So yeah, our segment 1 here is 3.2 to 10 megahertz, and of course you got 10 to 22. Pretty straight up simple, right? Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and tune it up. Just hoping to pick up the time signal from Canada. Don't hear it. Okay, so this is 4.84 kilohertz. Yeah, it does look like the dial is a little off in shortwave, but yeah, 4.84 is WWCR out of Tennessee. It always comes in nice and bright because I'm pretty close to it. It's like, again, 400 miles away. For a shortwave station, that's pretty close. And yeah, this they're playing country music for an hour, which is nice.
Was all he carried on the Jamestown Fair. What did you do with that?
Okay, we just missed the announcement of time, but this is the time signal from WWV, Fort Collins, Colorado. About 900 miles away to the west.
Tell me where you got this information.
We'll call and see if I can get bored. And the thought that this might have been you're like where you are regretting all of that. Like this.
Get CHU Canada. Nice. quite a bit. Surprised about the music stations. A lot of music.
As other days. Amen? Amen. I think that goes for all of us. So, I wear the tassels because every time that I look at...
This is, I think, 9330 kilohertz. This is running out of BCQ. Yeah, WBCQ Maine. And, yeah, all the way to the East Coast. It's strong station. It's a big tower.
...was born with. And so one of the arguments that people make against the tassels, and they say they're ceremonial, is that now...
Worship, thank, love, praise always. The reason that is supreme, most powerful.
Okay, Supreme Master TV trying to brainwash me or something? I don't know. I don't know if you guys ever listened to that, but it sounds very brainwashy. Supreme Master TV, it's a WRMI out of Okeechobee, Florida.
Most adorable parrot to ever.
9395 kilohertz.
What started out as a simple bird watching experience turned into something magical.
...yourself in Strong's Concordance. And, you know, I'm going to be able to take the new board, set it next to this board, and just simply, like chicken spark... One, off here, on there, off here, on there. So you'll be able to do all of this like in 20 minutes to 30 minutes. I'm going to be...
So we got WWV on 10 megahertz there. Shortwave 2, I don't think we're going to hear anything. We'll just go through it really fast, and then we'll go to FM, and then we'll conclude. Don't expect to hear much up here in the evening. Almost through. That's a distant station. That would improve if you waited on it. Getting 10 megahertz at the bottom of Shortwave 2. Okay, cool. So let's go to FM, and we'll do an FM band scan real quick, and then do final thoughts. We'll run a little longer, but hey, these band scans can be fun. Doesn't quite tune it in, but this is 8775, low power station out of Chicago. Used to be analog with channel 6 audio.
Than in docility to tradition and to the authority of the majesty.
Well, yes, absolutely.
He's done. I pray that no matter what you are...
Unlawful occupation and apartheid, and many jurists have also legal context for work. Nothing to prove, and I sure don't have nothing.
Of sin, God can't bless us.
Legal context for work, and it absolutely includes those actors.
You know, I really tried so hard. Keep it, it ain't good. Oh, your face is gonna look different. Find out more at klove.com.
bargain. The book calls this car way a lot more money than that.
That's right. Spring savings Sundance. We want to earn your business 7 days a week. Come see us, 1-800-Sundance.com.
Today's Marketers Report.
I'd like a local.
I will listen to your government. Always hope for your discontent.
Reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs.
I never know what song is coming next.
Madison's Magic 98.
Where most people would be happy not having to take their shoes off when they go through those screens.
We make winning easy, but make sure you have our free app for your chance to win. Q98.5. Dreaming of a kitchen where every meal feels like a... You gotta pressure people like...
Your street.
You survived us. You're the only thing to get me.
Here. That means the time spent worrying over light.
And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it.
Check me out, Gen BT, for your jams. Throwback mornings, nothing but a party. Right here on 104.3 Jams, Chicago's #1 for throwbacks.
If you choose to walk away.
You just have to educate yourself and basically, take your... Because everything...
Okay, cool. We're done. That was a lot of scanning. Holy cow, it's almost 40 minutes for a little radio like this. Yeah, whatever. I love it. Okay, cool. So quickly, let's go over likes, dislikes, and my overall opinion. Likes, compact size, clear dial. It's nice. Bright speaker audio. It's bright. No doubt about it. The battery compartment, 18650 or D-cell operation. Freaking awesome. That is amazing. That makes it a little bit better than its bigger brother, the 671. Though the 671 I think has better audio. So I might lean towards the 671 as a recommendation. Though if you need to have diesel operation, I would recommend this. This is what it is. Built-in handle. I like that. Very handy to have that. USB-C charging. Beautiful thing. Of course, power LED. You can't see it, but at least it has it. Headphone jack. It has it. Another nice thing. Okay. So those are the highlights of this radio. What I want, of course, is 10 kilohertz tuning on the medium wave band, as you guys would have guessed, and FM stereo on headphones. That would have been nice. Even though the FM experience wasn't fantastic, it'd be nice to have stereo. It shouldn't be too hard to implement. I don't get it. If you're going to have a headphone jack, make it stereo. Come on. Overall impression, a simple radio with nice power options at a low cost. So, after making the video, this thing is a dust magnet. Like I said, it's like $15. So yeah, what a deal. So if you're looking to buy this radio, don't spend more like $17. Because there's good options out there for above $17. You get Bluetooth and MP3 player and all that stuff as well. But this is a purist. This is just a radio. I mean, there's no extra stuff in there to make noise. And if you noticed, there was no birdie tones on the medium wave. There was no generated internal harmonics from the extra circuitry. So you might just want the radio only. That's what I'd say. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, give a big like. If you like the radio, give a big like. You troopers who made it to this far. Two, if you like inexpensive shortwave radios by Bajali. Got it. I nailed it. Sort of. I probably sang it wrong. They're probably like, it's Bajali. Okay, I got it. Don't beat me up with the reed stick. Anyway, if you like these, subscribe to the bell icon if you haven't already. And 3, comment down below what you think about the 201. Is it for you? All right, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you or see you in my next video.